Hi, Mira Boccaccio. I wanted to show you today a nice, simple salmon recipe. I know you know what to do with salmon, but somebody asked me to make some videos again because they're running out of ideas for dinner. So this is something that I'm having tonight. I'm going to turn my pan on. You don't need to turn your pan on ahead when it's Teflon, but I'm going to do it anyway. So these are two beautiful pieces of salmon. I'm going to guess they're about 7 to 8 ounces each. And you always want to try to wipe it down because the dry product will get a better sear. Okay, so we're going to salt and pepper these. Salt. I like to be a little generous. And you want to put some pepper. So tonight we're going to do like an Asian style. And I'm going to use regular olive oil for this, not too much. I'll be honest, I've been on this low carb thing. My friend Kim talked me into it. And basically only Kim could get me to do something like this. But I'll tell you, I'm loving it. And it gives me different ideas. And you can get creative with what you're doing. So, okay, we got our salmon in. I'm going to put this in here. And I got this salmon today from Hesh. Scottish salmon. I got its skin off. Look at how beautiful they cut that skin. There's no fat. Whoever cut this is perfect. I mean, this is perfect. And usually I got to scrape it off. There won't be any waste with this. So we'll season that side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over. And we're going to put it on the flame there. And keep it pretty high to start. So I'm now going to saute here bok choy, and baby bok choy. It's all washed. This, I wanted to show you how to do it. This is the baby bok choy. It's not real expensive. I think today it was like $1.50 a pound. I buy it at the Asian market. So you just cut this tip off. You don't need that. And you're going to take this apart, and you're going to wash it. So I'm not going to use this because it's not clean. I just wanted to show it to you. And this is a king oyster mushroom. It's different than the regular oyster mushroom. It's king mushroom. Very meaty. These are from Korea, but sometimes they're from Africa. They're from Korea. They're very meaty. So I'm just going to chop these down. You can eat every part of it. I washed it, of course. Everything's washed. So for my vegetables, I'm going to use extra virgin olive oil. I'm not going to use too much because I'm really trying to watch what I'm doing here. Okay, so I want to do some ginger. Give me 1 minute. I want to show you my ginger grater. I'm going to turn this down. And I want to keep it over the flame because it'll splash. Okay, that's what you're looking for. That is beautiful. That's the flavor. So now I'm going to lower it because I want the inside to cook, okay? And this is my time for my salmon, and now I have a time for this. So I was going to use this. This is a grater that my friend bought in Japan from Maria. It's a ginger grater, but guess what? It don't work. I can't work it. So I'm going to get my ginger, and we're going to use my grater, regular grater here. So we did this, right? And don't worry, you don't have to do this. I taught you before how to do ginger. You cut it in small pieces. We don't need that much. Maybe a good teaspoon. As much as you want anyway, you know that. I always tell you, this recipe belongs to you. I'm just showing you. Okay, so we're going to let that cook for a minute. I'm going to rinse this off. Put it up there. Beautiful tool though. Beautiful from Japan. I can't get it to work. Anyway, so we got that on. Got our ginger on. Okay, this is fun. And the mushrooms are all washed. So I'm going to throw in the king mushrooms. Okay. So the thing about these king mushrooms are, these are baby king oysters. So the size I showed you was about this big. They're usually this big and this thick. They're really big usually. It's the king oyster. Now you could, if you wanted to, take this salmon, finish it in the oven, but I'm going to keep it on real low and just finish it right on the gas. So I'm going to salt and pepper these mushrooms, let them get brown, and then we'll be back. So you can see these are starting to brown nice. I had to add some more oil because mushrooms suck up oil, okay? But it's not a big deal. Extra virgin olive oil is never going to hurt you. Okay, so now I salt and peppered these. And this is the baby bok choy. Looks like a lot, but it does reduce down. Plus, like I said, I haven't been eating carbs. So I've been filling myself up with vegetables. And anybody who knows me knows that's not me. I'm like a 5-year-old. I don't really like vegetables, but I'm starting to really love them because I'm doing different things with them. So this is going to cook down. You can put a lid on if you want it to go faster, but they cook relatively fast. And bok choy, remember, it's cabbage. It's like Asian cabbage, so it's very, very healthy for you. Really, really good. You can get the kids to like it by telling them, oh, look how cute this is. Whoops. And you can see my salmon's beautiful. Well, the mushrooms took about 5 minutes to get brown like that. So we're going to cook this down. I'm going to salt and pepper this, and we'll be back. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of water because I want them to start to steam down also. So, just a little bit. That was 6 1/4 cup. I used a handful. So I salt and peppered them. You can see how they're breaking down. Make them as soft as you want them. I think they'll go with a little bit of crunch, but you might not want that. Now, also what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. Now, remember, soy sauce is really salty, and this is a low sodium, and it still has 26% or grams of sodium. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little bit. It's maybe a tablespoon, if that. This is going to be good. Can you taste it? Look at that. Is that a beautiful thing or what? Okay. Put this on the side. We're going to finish up our salmon. And then we're going to plate it. That's done. That is done. That's perfect. That is perfect. Okay? We'll be right back. So, I'm going to finish the salmon. So you can feel the salmon. You know, it's real soft when you buy it. So, when it turns up, that's cooked. So, the middle might be a little bit more. So you can take a peek. Don't be afraid. It's perfect. It's perfect, okay? So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this oil out. And this is just a simple salmon, okay? So, I was telling you about this low carb thing. I'm not going to cut out pastas and all that stuff, but my friend Kim told me I needed to get some of that sugar toxins out of my body because I made these little strofilis that the Italians make for Easter, and I ate a bowl this big by myself, me and Maria, and that's what happened to me. I started to like get a little bit weirded out, and Kim told me I needed to clear my system of yeast and sugars and stuff. I started this 5 days ago. I lost 5 pounds in the 5 days. So I didn't start it for weight loss, but now I'm in it for the run, okay? So on here, I'm going to squeeze a lime. Not going to have sauce. It's just going to have lime, which goes perfect. And I like a lot of lime, so we're going to use the whole thing, okay? Now you want to, if you wanted to make a sauce in here, you could add a little chicken stock or even water. A little butter if you wanted to. I don't want to. So I got that. I'm going to put some fresh cilantro on the top, much as you like. I used to hate cilantro and ginger. Then I fell in love with both of them. And a little bit more. Very good for you. And remember, cilantro needs to be washed really well, okay? So I'm going to show you, I made just a nice little salad to go with this. I have no starch tonight. So this is just some romaine and radicchio and tomatoes and peppers. And you can put whatever you want in it. I've been making a salad every night, different things, fennel. Just throw whatever you want and get creative. And that's why I'm liking this low carb thing, because I get a chance to be creative with it. So I'm gonna get my dish and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna plate this. Okay, so I made sure my bok choy and my mushrooms were warm. Can you see how beautiful this is? Seriously. If you are not sure, if you've never had bok choy, trust me on this one. I think you're gonna like it. So I'm just gonna do like a center plate. And this is for two, like I told you. I always cook for two. And I think I could get a couple more pieces here for me. And that looks like we'll be even. Okay. And there's some liquid from the bok choy. You can use that if you wanted to. And I'm just going to take this. And I'm going to put it right on top. And that's going to be beautiful. I'm in with baby bok choy and baby king oyster mushrooms. They're so delicious. They're like very meaty. And a little lime. If you like this video, please share it and let me know. If you have any things that you have an idea that you want to see me cook, please send me the idea, because I love it. And I'm not having any wine tonight. Like I said, I'm cutting out the carbs for a little bit. I want you to enjoy this. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.